2. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into a topic surrounded by countless old wives' tales and well-meaning, but often incorrect advice. Pregnancy. It seems like the moment you announce you're expecting, everyone has a story or a fact to share. But how much of it is true? Let's separate fact from fiction and debunk some of the most common pregnancy myths. First up, the big one. You have to eat for two. This is probably the most famous myth of all. While your nutritional needs do increase, you're not actually eating for a fully grown second person. In the first trimester, you don't need any extra calories. In the second trimester, you need about 340 extra calories per day, and in the third, around 450. To put that in perspective, 340 calories is like a bowl of Greek yogurt with some berries and a handful of almonds, not a second dinner. The focus should be on nutrient-dense foods, not just doubling your portions. Quality over quantity is the key here. Next, let's talk about that baby bump. You can tell the baby's gender by how you're carrying. Verdict, right? Carrying high means it's a girl, carrying low means it's a boy, or maybe you heard the opposite. The truth is, the way you carry has everything to do with your own body, your muscle tone, your uterine shape, and the baby's position, not its gender. The only surefire ways to know the gender before birth are through medical tests, like an ultrasound or genetic screening. So, while it's a fun guessing game, don't go painting the nursery based on your bump's position. What about morning sickness? Morning sickness only happens in the morning. The name is a bit of a lie, isn't it? For many pregnant people, that nausea and vomiting can strike at any time of day or night. Some experience it all day long. It's more accurately called pregnancy sickness, caused by a surge in hormones, and while it's most common in the first trimester, the timing is different for everyone. So if you're feeling queasy at 3 p.m., don't worry, it's completely normal. Let's move on to food restrictions. You can't eat any seafood during pregnancy. This one is a little more nuanced. It's not that all seafood is off limits, it's that certain types of fish should be avoided. Why? Because they contain high levels of mercury, which can be harmful to a developing baby's nervous system. So, fish like shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and tilefish are a no-go. However, many other types of seafood are not only safe, but also incredibly beneficial. Fish like salmon, sardines, and trout are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are crucial for your baby's brain development. The general guideline is to enjoy up to 12 ounces of low-mercury fish per week, so you don't have to give up fish entirely. Just be smart about your choices. Another common fear is exercise. You should avoid all exercise during pregnancy. This is a seriously outdated and potentially harmful myth. For most healthy, uncomplicated pregnancies, regular exercise is highly recommended. It can help reduce backaches, ease constipation, improve your mood and sleep, and may even help you prepare for labor and delivery. Of course, you should always talk to your doctor before starting any new fitness routine. You might need to modify certain activities. This probably isn't the time to take up professional kickboxing, but gentle exercises like walking, swimming, prenatal yoga, and stationary cycling are fantastic. Listening to your body is the most important rule. How about your skin? If you have a lot of heartburn, your baby will be born with a full head of hair. This one sounds completely made up, but believe it or not, there's a tiny kernel of truth here. One small study did find a correlation between the severity of a mother's heartburn and the amount of hair her newborn had. The theory is that the same pregnancy hormones that cause heartburn by relaxing the esophageal sphincter also play a role in fetal hair growth. But it's just a correlation, not a guarantee. Plenty of moms with terrible heartburn have bald babies, and vice versa. So don't count on it as a reliable predictor. Let's talk about cravings. Pregnancy cravings are a sign of what your body needs. Craving pickles and ice cream, your body must need sodium and calcium, right? Not necessarily. While some cravings might point to a nutritional deficiency, like a craving for ice or dirt, which can indicate an iron deficiency known as pica, most are not so straightforward. You're pregnant, so you're supposed to have weird cravings, and suddenly, you're desperate for olives and whipped cream. Indulging in moderation is fine. But do we assume your craving for a whole chocolate cake is your body's cry for essential nutrients? Opt for gentler products like ammonia-free dyes or highlights, which don't touch the scalp as much. For nails, the risk is minimal. Just make sure the salon is clean and well ventilated to avoid inhaling fumes. And finally, a myth about the birthing process itself. Your first baby will always be late. It's a common saying, often used to console impatient mums-to-be in their final weeks. Statistically, it's just not true. A due date is just an estimate. Only about 5% of babies are actually born on their due date. First-time babies are just as likely to be born a little early as they are a little late. The average length of a first pregnancy is 40 weeks and 5 days, but that's just an average. Your baby will come when they're ready, whether it's before, on, or after that estimated date. Patience is a virtue you'll need a lot of as a parent, and it starts right here. Pregnancy is an amazing journey, but it can also be confusing with so much conflicting information out there. The best thing you can do is arm yourself with evidence-based knowledge and always consult with your healthcare provider for advice tailored to your specific situation. They are your most reliable source of information. Don't let myths and old wives' tales add unnecessary stress to this special time. What are some of the wildest pregnancy myths you've ever heard? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content that cuts through the noise. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.